Alright, so this is the first scramble to solve the 144. So obviously on the scramble you can notice a lot of bars and actually V's or L's, what I like to call them, made. First thing, I obviously checked doing like this to get this PBL, but I don't know PBL, so I didn't do that. I also checked yellow, doing this, and they get this really nice EG1, but I have to rotate. So what I ended up finding, and I actually am going to show you another solution that I went for after, that I should have went for after this, but what I ended up finding is I saw on red, you could make a 3-move layer with R prime, U, R prime, and then you do U2, and then you're just left with pure soon with the U2 AUF. So the first thing that I should have done actually was, instead of doing R, U, R prime, I should have just done it, or sorry, like R prime, U, R prime. I should have done like this, because then I'll be left with no AUF, but I just found it a little bit easier to execute. And then the other actual solution that I should have done was on orange here. You can see there's a 4-move layer. You can make it like this into F, and then you just insert this piece like that, which gives you this really easy CLL. But the thing is, I actually learned this from Ram Takkar. Basically, if you hold this here, and if you have this insert into this angle of this CLL, you hold it here, and you do R prime, then you just do a U2, and then you just insert this piece using a U2. So R prime, U2, R. And then you're left with the last layer skip with no AUF. Sorry, with the U2 AUF. So that solve could have been like a sub 1, but like, I just didn't see that enough time. But oh well. Alright, so this is the second scramble. The solve was also a 144. Obviously, I noticed this L on red, which is not full CLL, so no TCLL there. But I also saw this kind of bar here. The first thing I checked was the L. I saw you can insert like this, and you get EG1 Nicolas, which is pretty good, but it's obviously not as good as CLL Nicolas, so I didn't go with that. I kept looking, and I ended up finding a solution on orange, and I saw you could do U and then just bring this up U prime R2, and you're left with this really nice CLL case with no AUF. It's just like this. Alright, this was the third scramble. The solve was a 121. So first thing I noticed obviously was this 2-move layer, and that's basically really all I checked on this scramble, which gave me this really nice CLL. I could have done like LEG1 here, but I don't know LEG1 for this case, but I know it's a really, really good LEG1 case. I just don't know it, so I should probably learn that. But what I ended up doing was I held it like this with this bar on the side, and I did R2 F prime, so I can get it from EG1 standpoint, and also I don't have to do any pre-AUF, and also no AUF after, because these just this bar goes here. So I went straight to the L and I had no AUF. Alright, this was the fourth scramble. The solve was 155 DNF. So there's nothing much in the scramble to check, so the only thing I checked was doing this red layer. So I saw the R prime, U prime, R2, which gave me this really nice EG2 case, which is really just anti-CLL. Basically, it's just Nicolas, and then you're left with R2 after R2, because this piece goes here, and these are opposites, so you're going to have a U2 AUF. Or actually the R2B to R2, or R2F to R2, you're going to have a U2 AUF. But during the R2F to R2, I kind of like messed up. I did a U2 here, so it ended up being a DNF. So that's kind of sad. Alright, this was the last scramble. The solve was a 120. First thing I checked was obviously this L here on white. I saw you can do R, U2, R prime into pure soon. Sorry, that was really bad. I went like that. But from here, I ended up solving it here, so I can cancel into it actually. So I just did L, U2, L prime. But instead of doing L prime, you can cancel into it like this. So you kind of do like an F, and then you kind of rotate up, and then like this. So that should have been obviously pretty faster, because it was like a, I don't know, one, let me check actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mover, and it was all like RU moves. So that should have been like a sub 1, but I didn't predict the AUF because I kind of got nervous because 15 seconds was running out because I was one looking some other boof pack solutions. But other than that, that was my 136 average for sub-state record Sundays #1. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'm gonna try to push these out every week. They shouldn't be too hard as I progress better and better at 2x2. But yeah, see you guys. Peace.